talks about the potential of the tongue. And he tells us about 3 potentials of the tongue that are amazing, really. He says the tongue has the potential to boast. To boast. Verse 5. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Boasting is taking sometimes truth or a semblance of truth, or even that which is not truth, and building it up to the point of self-aggrandizement. Boasting, bragging, we're all familiar with that, and we're all guilty of that. All of us boast. He's talking about the potential of the tongue, what it can do. The tongue has the potential not only to boast, but it has the potential to burn. To burn. If I could, and I wouldn't do that today, but if we could just get some matches or get a little lighter of some kind, we know this, folks, we don't need to demonstrate this, and you were to get a match and strike a match and just hold it under your hand, just for a split second, let it just burn you, and what do? Ow, ouch, ow, ooh, ouch, ouch, that hurt. That's what you're doing with your tongue. Boasting and burning. But he takes it even further. It's got the potential to obliterate. The tongue can obliterate. That's what he talks about here in verse 6. He says it corrupts the whole person. It can obliterate everything in sight. One of the things we've struggled with in America have been these massive forest fires everywhere. You know how they've swept across the Midwest and across California and Colorado. The fires in Colorado this year, folks, was so devastating. Many times the authorities tell us that those forest fires that leave such devastation in their wake are sometimes caused by one little spark. Someone throws a cigarette out of a car window or strikes a match or does something even not thinking. And then, of course, there are arsonists who know they go out deliberately and they set and burn down homes and people's lives and their livelihood. We know about that. That's what your tongue's doing. Some of you, every day, you're getting on the phone and you're doing 3 things. You're boasting, you're burning, and you're obliterating. That's the potential. That's why I think we've even got to be careful when it comes to prayer requests. Prayer requests among Christians sometimes can be nothing more than an excuse for gossip. It's our opportunity to boast and to burn and to obliterate someone in the name of God. There are wars being fought in the name of God. There are heinous people who have driven planes into our buildings and killed our people and our ambassadors in the name of God. And so one can understand how that James says, listen, you've got the power to tame animals and birds and reptiles because God gave you that, but no man can tame the tongue. Therefore, we can conclude that God has allowed the tongue to be the outward symbol of the inner heart. This little member, God has decided, is the outward symbol of the inner heart. No wonder, going back to what I said at the beginning, be careful about what you say and be careful about who you belong to. It's very deep.